Now, on the flip side of that, a little bit is, you could give those gifts of verbal bouquets and those gifts of words and positive affirmation. You can catch somebody doing something right and you can positively affirm them. But being open to feedback is where you're listening to the feedback from others. And a lot of times as an entrepreneur, you're going to be told your idea is bad. I remember when I started my DJ business. It's a mobile entertainment company. I'll never forget, and I will not use the guy's name, but you know who you are, you beautiful man. He was like, "This is a terrible idea. You mean you want to DJ? Like a full-time disc jockey? What are you going to do, like Monday through Friday? No one has a party on a Tuesday. How are you going to support your family?" And just this endless stream of criticism about the craziness of the idea. But in that, I had to still be open to feedback from other people. Because I went across the hallway and Jason White, who's your nephew, I was telling him my idea and I was kind of, not wanting to hear feedback at that point because I just got this negativity dropped on me. And Jason's like, "I don't like your name of your company, but I do like the name DJ Connection." And I'm going, "What?" He said, "DJ Connection." I remember saying, "No, it's not going to be DJ Connection. I don't remember what the name was, but it's going to be this." Because I was so mad at this other person who had just gave me negative feedback, personal, like just this is a bad idea. I was not even listening. And Jason goes, "You're connecting people to DJs. It's DJ Connection." And then we sat there and we kind of came up with like the D, in the D there's a circle that could be the record, and the J could be the turntable arm, and the C could be headphones. And I almost missed that name, which ended up being the name of the company that I wore on my T-shirts for 10 years. It became where I started because I wasn't open to feedback. So how do you, because you get rejected all the time. I know you do.
Oh, yeah.
How do you maintain this openness to feedback when you also have to have that Teflon thick skin to deal with rejection? How do you balance it?
I always try to remember that tomorrow comes tomorrow.
Okay.
And tomorrow is not today. It always comes tomorrow. And I may not be able to reach out and touch it, but I'm not going to mess up tomorrow by being idiotic today. So when I get negative feedback, and I do, even when I was writing, my friend said, "Clifton, you'll never be a writer. I mean, we're soldiers. Not only were we soldiers, but these were guys that were like really hard-hitting men, and they wanted to drink, they wanted to go to the bars."
Did you have muscles during this phase of your life?
Not really.
Okay.
And so here I am wanting to write. They said, "Nobody's gonna read what you write." And I remember when my second book came out, The Last Train North, that was nominated for the Pulitzer Prize, and it won the first African American to win the Mississippi Institute of Arts and Letters Award for nonfiction. I was writing about my life in the military and about a lot of those friends. So Parade Magazine did a huge story on that, went all over the country. All of my buddies that were on my wing, I started getting letters from them. And they were saying, "You didn't write about me. Why didn't you write about me?" They were some of the same guys who said, "It ain't gonna work." But you have to know inside of yourself, yeah, it may not work today. I may have to do a lot to make it work, but I'm willing to do that.
How do you filter it, though? And here's an example. You and I were at a meeting today where I was putting myself out there, sharing a concept with some people. And we were at Thrive, just so you guys know how this works. All of us have invested money to teach and to mentor millions. And all of us have put in capital. But you need a lot of capital, a lot of technology, a lot of office space, a lot of talented people. And we're out there meeting with some venture capital people to really take this to the next level. I mean, we want to make that education affordable for you at a price point that's low, so we have to do it on a big scale in order to do that. And you get criticism, you get feedback, you get, "Hey, I like this, but I don't like that. What about this? What about that?" I have found that the way I keep myself open to feedback, and if I don't say this, it doesn't happen. I like to say, "What could I do to make it better?" That's my question I ask. And if I go with the attitude of what could I do to make it better, it kind of makes me want that feedback?
Yeah, I mean, and that, because people, all the answers that you're seeking for may not be in your briefcase.
Yeah.
They may be in another briefcase. So by having the mindset again that you're talking about, that other people matter, which means their conversations matter as well. And so putting yourself in the position to receive feedback, both the good and the bad, because you're going to get both, But being able to, once you get out of that setting, to ferret between it and look at, okay, I can have this. It's just like eating a fish. You know, fish got bones in it. So what do? You put the bones on one side and eat the meat.